Welcome to an eye-opening exploration of the hidden tragedies behind the legendary film Enter the Dragon. This iconic martial arts movie is not only celebrated for its breathtaking fight scenes, but also carries haunting stories of loss among its 15 cast members. Each actor brought their unique talent to the screen, yet many faced untimely fates that cast a shadow over the film's legacy. From rising stars to seasoned actors, the tales of their lives and deaths reveal a profound tapestry of challenges and resilience. Join us as we delve into these poignant stories, uncovering how their legacies continue to influence the martial arts genre and resonate with fans worldwide. Prepare to be moved as we shine a light on the bittersweet truth behind one of the greatest martial arts films of all time. Anna Capri as Tanya. Anna Capri portrayed Tanya, the elegant and devoted secretary to the notorious crime lord Han in Enter the Dragon. With her poised demeanor and striking beauty, Tanya was a complex character who navigated the treacherous world of crime with a blend of loyalty and cunning. Capri infused Tanya with a sense of depth, showcasing her internal conflict as she served a man whose ruthless nature often clashed with her own moral compass. Tanya's elegance was not merely superficial, it reflected her intelligence and awareness of the dangers lurking within Han's criminal enterprise. She understood the precarious nature of her position, always wary of the consequences of Han's actions. However, life took a tragic turn for Anna Capri in the summer of 2010. On August 19th, she was involved in a devastating car accident that would forever alter her fate. Reports indicated that she sustained severe injuries that required extensive medical treatment. As she fought for her life in the days that followed, family and friends gathered around her, reflecting on her remarkable career and the joy she brought to those who knew her. Despite the hope that surrounded her, Anna Capri passed away, leaving behind a legacy as a talented actress whose contributions to cinema, especially in the realm of martial arts films, would not be forgotten. Bruce Lee as Lee. Bruce Lee's life was a remarkable tapestry of talent, philosophy, and physical prowess. Born on November 27, 1940, in San Francisco, California, and raised in Hong Kong, he demonstrated an extraordinary aptitude for martial arts from a young age. His journey led him to become a global icon, representing the spirit of martial arts in cinema. Films like The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, and Enter the Dragon showcased not only his remarkable fighting skills but also his deep philosophical insights, which resonated with audiences around the world. Yet, beneath the surface of his intense training and charismatic performances lay an underlying vulnerability. In the months leading up to his untimely death at the age of 32, Lee experienced increasingly alarming health issues. He often complained of severe headaches, which he attributed to his demanding training regimen and the immense pressure of his burgeoning career. Despite these warning signs, Lee remained dedicated to his craft, pushing through the pain and continuing his work in film, choreography, and martial arts instruction. During this tumultuous period, Lee's health continued to decline. Friends and family noted his growing fatigue and occasional bouts of confusion, which were symptoms he dismissed as part of his rigorous lifestyle. Lee's relentless pursuit of perfection often masked the growing storm within his body, leading him to ignore the advice of those who expressed concern about his well-being. That fateful day, July 20, 1973, after a long day of work, Lee took a medication to alleviate his persistent headache, unaware that he was allergic to it. As he laid down for a nap, the cerebral edema began to take hold, swelling his brain and depriving him of life. When he did not wake up, those around him realized something was terribly wrong. Emergency services were called, but despite their efforts, it was too late. Lee's death marked a tragic end to a vibrant life, but his influence continues to inspire generations of martial artists and film enthusiasts. His philosophy, particularly the idea of becoming water and adapting to life's challenges, resonates deeply, serving as a guiding principle for many who strive to achieve greatness while navigating their own struggles. Even after his passing, Bruce Lee remains a symbol of dedication, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in the face of adversity. Jim Kelly as Williams. Jim Kelly's portrayal of Williams was a vibrant testament to his charisma and skill. However, as the years passed, Kelly found himself in a relentless battle against cancer. Initially diagnosed with the disease, he faced treatment with the same cool demeanor that defined his character. He remained optimistic, often using his platform to raise awareness about health issues within the African American community, advocating for early detection and treatment. As his health fluctuated, Kelly experienced the emotional roller coaster of remission and relapse. Each time he seemed to conquer the illness, it would return with renewed ferocity, testing his spirit and resolve. Throughout this struggle, he leaned on his family and friends for support, sharing moments of laughter and reflection even in the face of adversity. Despite the toll that cancer took on his body, Kelly's indomitable spirit shone through, inspiring those around him to cherish life and fight for what they believe in. On June 29, 2013, Jim Kelly succumbed to the disease at the age of 67. His passing marked a significant loss not only for his loved ones but for fans around the world who admired him for his talent and resilience. Robert Wall as O'Hara. Robert Wall embodied the fierce and intimidating character of O'Hara, one of Han's most brutal henchmen in Enter the Dragon. With a formidable fighting style and a no-nonsense attitude, O'Hara was a loyal enforcer who relished the chaos and violence of Han's world. Wall's performance was marked by a palpable intensity, bringing O'Hara to life as a character who thrived in the shadows of Han's empire. His physicality and combat skills showcased the darker aspects of martial arts, serving as a foil to the philosophical ideals represented by Elite as the years passed. Wall faced his own health challenges, though details of his specific struggles remained largely private. On January 30, 2022, he passed away at the age of 82 due to an unknown illness, leaving fans and friends in mourning. His death resonated deeply within the martial arts community, where he was celebrated not just for his role in Enter the Dragon, but also for his contributions to the genre throughout his career. Robert Wall's legacy as O'Hara endures, a reminder of the fierce battles and unforgettable moments that have defined martial arts cinema. John Saxon as Roper. John Saxon's journey as Roper was marked by resilience and charm, characteristics that defined his illustrious career. As he aged, however, Saxon began to encounter significant health challenges. In the years leading up to his death, he faced various health issues, including complications related to his heart and lungs, which began to limit his activities. Despite these difficulties, Saxon remained active in the industry, attending conventions and engaging with fans, determined to keep the spirit of Roper alive. In the spring of 2020, Saxon's health took a turn for the worse. He was hospitalized with pneumonia, a condition that can be particularly dangerous for those with pre-existing health issues. He fought valiantly, drawing on the strength that had characterized his life, but the battle became increasingly difficult. As the days turned into weeks, Saxon's condition worsened. Family and friends gathered to support him during this trying time, reminiscing about his incredible career and the joy he brought to so many. On July 25, 2020, John Saxon passed away at the age of 83. His departure was met with widespread mourning, a poignant reminder of a man whose life had been a series of battles, both on and off the screen. His legacy as Roper and as a talented actor endures, serving as an inspiration for generations to come. Marlene Clark as the Secretary. Marlene Clark portrayed the Secretary in Enter the Dragon, a role that, though not central to the plot, added an air of elegance and professionalism to the film. Known for her strong screen presence, Clark brought a unique charm to her character, balancing the seriousness of the storyline with moments of poise and grace. Her performance left a lasting impression, as she embodied the sophistication and complexity of the world surrounding Han's criminal enterprise. In the years following her role in Enter the Dragon, Marlene Clark continued to work in the entertainment industry, garnering respect for her talent and dedication. However, her later years were marked by health challenges. Despite her spirited nature and enduring passion for acting, she faced various age-related issues that gradually took a toll on her overall well-being. On May 18, 2023, Marlene Clark passed away at the age of 85. Her death came as a shock to many in the film community, where she was remembered not only for her role in Enter the Dragon, but also for her contributions to cinema and television throughout her career. Clark's portrayal of the Secretary remains a poignant reminder of her talent, showcasing the depth and complexity that can be found in even the smallest roles. Kenshi as Han. Kenshi brought to life the formidable character of Han, the main antagonist in Enter the Dragon. A former Shaolin monk who had turned to a life of crime, Han was a ruthless and cunning figure, embodying the dark side of martial arts. Xi's portrayal was captivating. He infused Han with a chilling charisma that made him a compelling villain. Underneath his polished exterior lay a man driven by ambition and a thirst for power, willing to eliminate anyone who threatened his criminal empire. As the film progressed, viewers witnessed the extent of Han's brutality, which served as a stark contrast to Li's philosophical approach to martial arts. In the years following his iconic role, Kenshi experienced the natural decline of health that often accompanies aging. In his later years, he battled kidney failure, a condition that can be both debilitating and distressing. On June 3, 2009, at the age of 96, Kenshi succumbed to the illness. His passing marked the end of a long and illustrious career in film and theater. Tributes poured in from fans and fellow actors who admired his work, recognizing him not only as a talented performer but also as a cultural icon in the martial arts genre. Xi's portrayal of Han remains a defining moment in his career, immortalizing him as one of the great villains in cinematic history. Roy Chow as the Shaolin Abbot. Roy Chow portrayed the Shaolin Abbot in Enter the Dragon, a character that brought dignity and wisdom to the film. As the spiritual leader of the Shaolin Temple, Chow's presence was authoritative yet nurturing, representing the traditional values of martial arts and the importance of discipline and ethics. His performance added depth to the narrative, highlighting the philosophical underpinnings of martial arts and the internal struggles faced by the characters. Chow continued to act and influence the film industry after his role in Enter the Dragon, but in his later years, he experienced significant health issues. Battling heart disease, he faced a gradual decline that required medical intervention and lifestyle adjustments. Despite his struggles, Chow remained dedicated to his craft, sharing his insights and wisdom with younger generations of actors. Unfortunately, on April 14, 1999, Roy Chow passed away at the age of 72 due to complications related to heart disease. His death was a profound loss for the cinematic world, as he was remembered for his powerful performances and the grace he brought to every role. Geoffrey Weeks as Braithwaite. Geoffrey Weeks portrayed Braithwaite, the shrewd British intelligence agent who recruited Bruce Lee's character for an undercover mission in Enter the Dragon. Braithwaite was a pivotal character, embodying the intrigue and complexity of espionage as he sought to dismantle Han's criminal enterprise. Weeks brought a certain gravitas to the role, effectively balancing the seriousness of his mission with a pragmatic approach to the dangers that lay ahead. His performance was marked by a sense of urgency, reflecting the high stakes involved in the world of international crime. Tragically, shortly after the film's completion, Weeks faced a sudden decline in health. In 1974, he passed away at the age of 52, leaving behind a legacy that was cut tragically short. The news of his death came as a shock to those who had worked alongside him, as he had displayed a vigorous spirit during the production. Weeks' contribution to Enter the Dragon remains an integral part of the film's narrative, highlighting the intricate web of intelligence and martial arts that defined the story. Philip Ko as the Guard. Philip Ko played a guard in Enter the Dragon, a character that embodied the relentless intensity of Han's criminal empire. Known for his roles as an antagonist in numerous martial arts films, Ko brought a fierce energy and skill to his performance. The guard's brutal efficiency in executing Han's orders highlighted the darker aspects of the martial arts world, showcasing the physicality and danger that permeated the narrative. In the years following his role, Philip Ko's life took a heartbreaking turn as he faced a battle against prostate cancer. Diagnosed in the early 2010s, he initially approached the diagnosis with resilience, determined to maintain his health and continue his work in the industry. However, as the disease progressed, he faced increasingly difficult treatments that left him physically weakened and emotionally drained. Ko, who had once displayed incredible physical prowess on screen, found himself struggling against a relentless adversary that did not yield to his fighting spirit. On March 30, 2017, Philip Ko passed away at the age of 67 due to complications from the disease. His death cast a shadow over the martial arts community, where he was celebrated not only for his performances but also for his contributions to the genre as a whole. Lee Jen-ho as the Old Man. Lee Jen-ho portrayed the Old Man, a wise and elderly figure in Enter the Dragon whose presence added depth and perspective to the film's narrative. As a mentor and guide, the Old Man represented the wisdom of experience, offering insight into the true nature of martial arts and the ethical dilemmas faced by the characters. Lee Jen-ho's performance was marked by a gentle yet authoritative demeanor, embodying the traditional values of martial arts and the importance of mentorship in a world often clouded by ambition and greed. Following the film, Lee Jen-ho continued to live a life marked by dignity and respect, yet he faced the inevitable decline that comes with age. On April 18, 1978, he passed away at the age of 67 due to natural causes. His death was felt deeply by those who had come to appreciate the depth he brought to his roles, particularly in Enter the Dragon. The character of the Old Man remains a poignant reminder of the lessons learned through life's struggles, embodying the essence of wisdom and humility that transcends the boundaries of martial arts. Pat E. Johnson as the Hood. Pat E. Johnson played the Hood in Enter the Dragon, a character that exemplified the gritty underbelly of the martial arts world. As a skilled martial artist and choreographer, Johnson brought authenticity to his role, infusing it with a sense of danger and unpredictability. His experience in martial arts added a layer of realism to the film's fight sequences, making him an integral part of the action that captivated audiences. In his later years, Johnson continued to be involved in the martial arts community, mentoring younger fighters and contributing to various projects in the industry. However, as time passed, he faced the natural decline of health that often accompanies aging. On November 5, 2023, Pat E. Johnson passed away at the age of 83 due to natural causes. His death resonated deeply within the martial arts film community, where he was celebrated for his work both in front of and behind the camera. Tion Lin Wong as the party guest. Tion Lin Wong played a party guest in Enter the Dragon, a role that allowed him to showcase his dignified presence amidst the film's action and intrigue. Known for his contributions to the film industry as both an actor and director, Wong's performance was marked by a subtle elegance that enhanced the film's atmosphere. His character added a layer of sophistication to the storyline, embodying the social elite that often intersected with the darker elements of the plot. In his later years, Tion Lin Wong faced significant health challenges, culminating in a battle with organ failure. His decline was gradual, and despite the advancements in medical treatment, he found himself grappling with the realities of aging and illness. Wong, who had spent his life in front of the camera, now faced a different kind of struggle, one that tested his spirit and resilience. The illness took a toll not only on his physical health but also on his mental well-being, as he reflected on a life spent passionately pursuing his craft. On November 16, 2010, Tion Lin Wong passed away at the age of 82. His death marked the end of an era for many who admired his work in film and television. Chongming Lamb as a tournament fighter. Chongming Lamb portrayed a tournament fighter in Enter the Dragon, a role that showcased his disciplined approach to martial arts and his stoic demeanor. Lamb's performance added depth to the tournament scenes, where his character exemplified the honor and tradition that underpinned the martial arts. He approached each fight with a seriousness that highlighted the mental and physical discipline required to excel in such a brutal environment. Tragically, Lamb's life took a dire turn when he was diagnosed with liver cancer in the mid-1990s. As a dedicated martial artist, Lamb had always prided himself on his physical fitness and health, making the diagnosis all the more shocking. He faced the illness with the same determination he had displayed in his performances, undergoing treatment in hopes of beating the disease. However, as the cancer progressed, it took a toll on his body, stripping away the strength and vitality that had defined his life. Chongming Lamb passed away on November 8, 1997, at the young age of 44. His death left a void in the martial arts community, where he was remembered for his exceptional talent and contributions to the film industry. Peter Archer as Parsons. Peter Archer played Parsons, a martial artist whose arrogance and overconfidence set him apart from the other competitors in the tournament. Archer's portrayal brought a certain bravado to the character, highlighting the ego often found in the world of martial arts. Parsons believed himself to be invincible, embodying the classic archetype of the overconfident fighter who ultimately underestimates his opponents. This trait became his downfall during the tournament, showcasing the importance of humility and respect within the martial arts community. Sadly, Archer's life took a tragic turn as he battled cancer in the years following the film. Diagnosed in the late 1990s, he faced the illness with the same determination that characterized his on-screen persona. However, the disease proved relentless, and despite the support of family and friends, Archer passed away on April 13, 2000, at the age of 56. His death marked a significant loss for the martial arts film community, as he was remembered not only for his role in Enter the Dragon, but also for his vibrant personality and commitment to the craft. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Enter the Dragon, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.